Now it's time to lay the sub base for the slate patio. I'm just going to prepare a little bit further before I start putting the MOT Type 1 sub base down. I'm going to put 10 centimeters of the sub base down. I've used a peg to determine how much I need to put in place. I have a little bit more work to do before I start shoveling the sub base in place. I suggest putting a brick in front of the peg, otherwise you'll just keep tripping over the peg. This is where the decking will go. I'm going to take the half slate paving out and replace these with full size ones. I'm going to extend the foundations for this so it covers the full width of the new slate paving. I'm going to extend this out to here, and this will be where the decking will start. I tried to bolster the concrete piers away, but they are so solid, so I'm just going to build the decking around them in exactly the same way as my diagram here. This is the area where the grass will meet the decking. To avoid the decking boards and the decking bearers rotting, I'm going to concrete a curb. I will be building the decking frame within the curb, but with a slight gap for any rainwater to drip between the curb and the decking. I've put a piece of shuttering here ready for the concrete. Where I've put the retaining wall in place, I'm going to do a similar thing here to shutter the decking in. I've put a line in place here to mark where the paving will go up to and the grass will start. This is where the decking is going to go on the left here, and this half is where the slate paving will go. Now I'm going to mix up some ballast and some cement to make concrete. I'm using a 4-part ballast to 1 part cement mix, and then adding some water. I've poured the cement mix into the shuttering and let this set. I've enjoyed doing the bricklaying so much I thought I'd build another little wall. It was so much easier laying the bricks horizontally than it was laying the bricks vertically. This should all hold the decking in well. This is the side that the slate patio will be built. I've strengthened the brickwork with some cement this side. However, on the other side I needed it to be square where the decking bearers will go. This is the area that the paving will go. And this is where I'll put down the MOT Type 1 sub base, also known as scalpings. This side is square where the decking bearers will be fitted to it. I'm going to be using 3x2 timber, and it will just butt right up to the edging. Okay, now it's time to put the MOT sub base down. I've measured and marked on the brick how high the 10 centimeters of scalpings will go. I've put the string line in place to mark how high the paving slabs will go to. This is the peg in the centre where the scalpings will go. This is so I know how much scalpings to put in this area. I've marked on this brickwork how high 10 centimeters is. I want to make sure the scalpings are 5 centimeters lower than the original slate pavers. The line here at the back is how high the slate pavers will go to and where the lawn will start. I've ordered a big bag of sharp sand that I'll be using to make the mortar for the paving slabs, and then I've also got a big bag of MOT Type 1, also known as scalpings. I'm going to be shoveling this into my wheelbarrow to put this in place. That's exactly the right height in the middle. I've just got to make sure that it's the right height all around the edges. Nearly there, only the edges to do. Well, that's the whole bag used up. I think I might need some more. You can see the peg here. I need about 1 centimetre more of scalpings. I've just bought 14 more bags of scalpings. Well, that's got to be added to the budget as an addition. It's amazing how quickly they get used up. They don't go very far at all. I'm stamping down the scalpings to compact them so there will be no movement when I lay the paving slabs on. I really should have hired a vibrating whacker plate to compact the scalpings. However, I'm not going to use this area as a driveway. I'm not going to drive on it at all, so it should be fine. I'm 84 kilos, and if I stamp down then it's going to create more force than actually 84 kilos, so it should be fine for a paved area. I'll just double check that it's all level and flat. I'm using my scaffold pole again as a flat edge. Great, that's all done. It's nice and flat and level. You can see here where the peg is. There's only a tiny bit showing now. Now you can see it's all at the right height. Here is the peg, so I know it's all correct. You can see the difference between these two areas where the retaining wall is. The scalpings are at a much higher level, 10 centimetres to be exact. Okay, now to take out the half slates. Some of these are quite tricky to come up and take a bit of a hammering. These are the new slates. I've got 44 in total, so I should have enough. Let's just check to see if they fit. Yeah, that fits nicely. I will set this in some mortar, but that will be in my next video. That's all the half slates up now, already prepared for the new slates to go down. Please stay tuned for the next instalment of Landscaping My Garden. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe.